No standing by. No standing by. Let's get into it. Welcome to Get Your Pets. My name is John Hodgman. This is Get Your Pets. It's the daytime afternoon talk show. Oh, hold for airplane. Airplane crossing. Maybe you can't hear it. How do I sound? Okay? Too loud? Too soft? How's the music? It's rights-free music that's provided to me by StreamYard. I don't get any money for saying that. Hey, it's Get Your Pets, the daytime talk show in which I, John Hodgman, a person who used to be on actual television, now I go on the internet to talk to people at relative random, specifically about their pets, their cats, their dogs, their eagles. Perhaps we'll have a raptor, a bird of prey, a hawk, a falcon, an eagle today. I don't know. It's always a little bit of a surprise. Hi, little Donner. I am okay. Indeed, I am kind of okay plus. Good audio, good music. Thank you, Low Poly Zoe, out there in Auckland, New Zealand. A lot of old friends in the chat, and one old friend right here in the waiting room. It's Hannah Cyrus. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? It's so nice to see you.
I'm good. It's good to see you too.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Hannah and her sister Afton were on the Judge John Hodgman podcast now a few years ago.
Yeah, like 2018, 2019, who knows when.
In the before times.
Mm-hmm.
And at our live show at the Port City Theater in Portland, Maine, which is no longer there.
I mean, Portland, Maine is still there.
Portland, Maine. I hate to tell you, you didn't read the Portland Press Herald this morning? Gone.
Oh, rawr.
Mysteriously. Yes. Pippin the cat is like, why aren't you reading the news?
I know. He loves to be informed.
Hannah is a librarian in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And now you used to be a librarian in the town of Blue Hill at the wonderful Blue Hill Public Library. But you were like, screw this, I'm out of here. This is too charming. This is too charming.
I love the Blue Hill Library. It's still my public library. I was there today. Scanning something.
You were there today, just rubbing it in.
Just enjoying the vibes.
Yeah, I know you're working really hard to keep Pippin on camera, and it's okay. I've seen evidence of your pet, and Pippin will come around.
He will.
Let's just you and I chat for a little bit. And,
all right.
Do you have any treats?
I do. I was just thinking maybe I'll.
Yeah, maybe some treats will do it. It's Hannah. It's Hannah, everybody.
I was prepared for this eventuality.
Yeah. So, and now you are at the Bangor Public Library. Do you want me to? Well, I've already said it. I apologize.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm on their website. It's not that.
Okay. What's the Bangor Public Library like?
It is a beautiful, large building in the sort of city.
I'll be the judge. You know what? I'm going to look it up online.
We got to look at the dome. It's a beautiful dome.
I don't see a dome. I don't see a dome here.
Well, it's easier to see the dome from it's really pretty from the inside. But, Stephen and Tabitha King put a new roof on the building, so that was nice of them.
A new roof or a new dome?
Well, I think the dome was included in the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking around here on. Hang on, let me see if I can share this. Oh, this is Bangor, Pennsylvania. That's why I'm so confused.
Oh, yeah, that often happens.
How funny.
There's also a Bangor Library in Ireland.
Well, that makes sense because that's probably where it originally came from.
Yeah.
Bangor, Maine Public Library. All right, let's take a look at this now. Oh, there's that dome.
See what I mean?
Whoa. That's some dome.
Right?
Yeah, that's the kind of dome that only the Stephen and Tabitha King Foundation can afford.
Exactly.
Okay, now I understand why you threw Blue Hill under the bus. Also, you got some incredible statuary.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Here's someone with some pets, actually, when you think about it.
That's true.
I don't know who this is supposed to be representing, but they have two sphinxes at their feet. Do you know anything about this image, this statue?
I don't. I mean, I have walked by that statue, but I have not stopped to learn about it. I'm not in charge of the art collection. I'm mostly in charge of teaching older people to use their computers better.
Well, that is valuable work as well. But explain it. You need to find out who the official statue explainer is on staff.
Yeah, I will. I'll ask around when I'm there tomorrow.
This looks like almost like a Masonic Lodge meeting room. It's pretty good. This is Randy Grindle took a heck of a photo here on February 2019. Not really sure what this is trying to capture. All right. Okay, I can see why. What's going on in this? How come you got moss on the roof?
I'm not even sure that that's still there.
Very confusing.
Yeah, those are the stacks.
This is the black and white section of the library.
It's the noir section.
Yeah. There's a couple. Okay, there are two statues there.
There's several statues. Yeah.
How about that? And there's some very interesting art. May I make a request?
Sure.
For an interlibrary loan of knowledge?
I'll do my best.
When you go to work next time you go, will you find out if anyone knows what the name of this statue is so that I can research it?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's on the spreadsheet. So I will look.
It's on the spreadsheet of knowledge?
Yeah, the spreadsheet of the permanent art collection.
I wonder if I can get in closer on this. Enhance. There's a plaque here. You see what I'm...
Oh yeah.
Enhance. What does it say?
I can probably just go look with my actual human eyes at the actual statue instead of...
It says thought.
Oh.
I think that's either the name of the statue or the name of this mythological muse, perhaps? Thought.
Right. Maybe that's representing thought as a concept.
I brightened it up a little bit. Now this... And that's all I can make out. Bangor Public Library thought, it says. All right. I'd like to know the names of these two sphinxes. What do you think they should be named in the meantime? What's your bet on what they're named, since we're talking about pets?
I mean, I don't know anything about Egyptian language or culture, really, so...
Yeah, but this is neoclassical. Do you know what I mean? Like
That's true.
It's bogus classical. We'll get rid of it. It's just some commissioned... You
could do it like Dr. Seuss thing and be thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah. All right, we'll call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. If anyone knows anything about the statue Thoughts in the Bangor Public Library, Joan Arkham says they should be named Puff and Fluff.
Puff and Fluff are good, yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, the painting does look haunted. Amy Goldschlager, which is an incredible name, I have to say. I mean, everyone's got great names, but Amy Goldschlager is one that I'd like to put in a book. Says that Stephen and Tabitha King's son, Owen, has a lot of cats in his new book, also zombies. Here's an idea. Okay. You know that where does Owen King live in Bangor, would you say?
I'm not sure. I mean,
or Joe Hill.
Stephen and Tabitha do some of the year.
Some of the year. You know that you have their email address, right?
I mean, I think probably the library director does. I don't. They have not asked for help learning how to use their computers.
No, although I did once get spam from Stephen King. Do you know that? Yes. When his email address got hacked.
Oh no.
And for various reasons, I was in his contacts. Yeah. For a little thing that happened years and years and years ago. I was so excited because you have an email from Stephen King.
Yeah.
And it was just like, help! I'm trapped in Europe. Send me $5.
Buy me an iTunes gift card.
And I had to write Stephen King and say, I think that your email has been compromised. And I think he wrote back, dang. I think he wrote back the word dang.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I don't know I don't want to bother Stephen King, but I'll bother any of his kids. Yeah. If anyone's got a direct line, Hannah Tinty, the author, I think knows Owen King. I'll have to ask her if she can get Owen King. We can plug his book. It's got a lot of cats in it. Maybe he's got some cats, don't you think? Probably.
I mean, it seems likely.
You have a nice cat condo behind you.
I do. Yes.
Does it have a compartment?
It doesn't. I was thinking about that when watching Prior Get Your Pets. I was like, I have nowhere to
Right.
put John. It's all very open.
That's okay. That's
Pippin
just...
doesn't really like to be inside things as much as he likes to be on top of things.
So tell me about Pippin since he left the scene. He's his own cat.
He is. He's a
marmalade.
He's a ginger kitty. He was someone found him wandering in the woods in Surrey.
Oh.
And this is back like about 6 months after I moved to Blue Hill and started working at the library. And my colleague at the time, who was the children's librarian, was the kind of person who, when someone finds a stray kitten, they bring it to her.
Right.
And she knew that I had said, once I've lived here a year and really get my bearings, I want to get a cat. And she was like, I know it's only been 6 months, but this cat's perfect for you.
So Pippin was found in the woods of Surrey, Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And probably was resurrected in that pet cemetery, was my guess.
He's quite mischievous. He likes to get into trouble. He had a little incident.
Handsome. He looks like a sphinx at the foot of thought.
Exactly.
In that position.
Thing 1 or thing 2.
Yeah, let's just see if he'll just sit there for a second. Pippin, don't move. You're on camera.
No.
Well, you can tell by the way he's swishing his tail. He wants to be out there.
He does. He was outside, and then I brought him in for this, so he's actually probably pretty resentful right now.
Yeah, because do you think that he was... I mean, there's so many cats wandering around in the woods of Maine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few neighborhood cats. There he goes.
Pippin. Just a resentful little effer.
It's like, let me out there.
Yeah, I understand. We'll let you go soon, Pippin. Don't worry.
The thing about Pippin...
Let me see his tail go. His tail is so mad. It's like, oh, good. Why did I have to come in?
So the funny story about Pippin is that he's I call him my pageant winner because I don't know if you've been to the vet on South Street, but they have a photo contest every year.
I'm glad to say that I haven't had reason to, but thank you.
That's good. So they have a photo contest, and they have these like big canvas prints of different cats and dogs around the veterinary practice and the different exam rooms and in the lobby. And so it was like, oh, photo contest, enter a picture of your pet, and then, we'll blow their picture up on canvas. And I was like, that could be cool. You'd be like, a vet celebrity. So I submitted a picture.
Yeah.
And then he won the cat photo contest that year. And they called me and they were like, hey, Pippin won the cat photo contest, and we liked the picture so much. Would you mind if we also print one for the office? And I was like, also? I thought that was it. And they were like, no. The real prize is one for you.
Oh, wow.
So I have a larger than life canvas portrait of my cat that I had to put up in my own house because I was like, what are you doing?
Can we get a close up of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see you're doing this with a laptop, which is
I am. Well,
some special
per
skills.
your judgment, I still don't have a smartphone. So.
Oh, right. Yeah. That is and look, Pippin is doing exactly what Pippin does.
Yeah,
wants to go outside, wants to get out there. Well, we should let Pippin go out there and just destroy.
I'm going to. Yeah, he likes to. There's a pond nearby. He likes to go catch frogs, which I've never really had to do other than him.
Does he bring? This is some real Maine stuff. Does he bring little tributes to you?
Absolutely. He likes to bring the frogs in alive and let them go in the apartment so that I have to chase them. Pippi, you want to go out?
Why does Maine have to be so Maine? Just grim, gruesome. Like my house is full of half-dead frogs that my cat got for me.
Honestly, they're usually fine. Here he goes.
All right. Oh, now you don't want to go?
Oh, he's just happy to have the opportunity.
Yeah. He's just like, I just want the option.
Yeah.
Come on, go out there. You were just out there. What are you doing? These cats have to make up their mind all the time.
Exactly. He's in control.
Total control. Yeah, sniff that. Make sure that that's all right. Yeah, make sure the door jamb smells okay. Good idea. Maybe just one more step. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a big one.
There's a bug. He's chasing a bug.
Oh, look at the sunshine in Maine.
I know, the sun finally came out today. It's been cloudy the last few days, but
it lights up Pippin's fur like he's a golden god.
He's very beautiful, I've got to say.
And how does he adjust being? He's an inside-outside cat.
Yeah, in the summertime. In the winter, he's all inside all the time. because I don't want to have this door open to the.
No, I understand, but like sometimes cats that are literally rescued from the outside, I would imagine might have some difficulty adapting to the inside world.
Yeah, I mean, once here, I'll see if I can follow him out here. Once it's like fully winter and the heater is on,
yeah,
it gets pretty comfy just chilling in front of the heater inside.
Hannah, your internet is good.
We got the fiber, John.
You got the fiber.
Infrastructure bill.
I'm getting my fiber installed on the 26th of April.
Nice. Are you going to be up here this summer?
Well, as much as I can.
I hope so. You were busy being a movie star last summer, so.
Well, streaming television.
Streaming
television character actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're waiting to find out if Up Here is coming back, and I hope that it is. And I don't think that we'll be ready to shoot in the summer though. So my hope is I'll get up there for a little while and get to hang out, get to check out the Bangor Public Library and see you.
Come visit me.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that the Bangor Public Library doesn't have a scanner, such that you have to go all the way back to Blue Hill.
No, I happened to have the day off today, and I needed to scan something.
I'm very glad.
You go to your local public library.
Yeah, I'm very glad you could join me. And Pippin, great to see you. Get your pets all the way over there. Get your frogs.
Get your frogs.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care. That's how it's done. That's what we do. We just talk to people about their pets. We talk to their pets if their pets will sit still, and if their pets won't sit still, we talk to people about their pets. Got a lot of people in the studio right now, I was just about to say to Hannah that I was going to kick her out of the studio, but there's no need to kick her out of the studio because she kicked herself out. Look at this. Boink. Milo, the Russian tortoise. And Erin, Milo's human. Hello. Welcome to Get Your Pets. My name is John Hodgman. You're on Get Your Pets.
Hi.
Your name is Erin. This is Milo. Where are you located in this world?
We are in New Paltz, New York, which is in Ulster County.
You don't need to tell me about New Paltz. You don't need to tell me about New Paltz. Where do you think I was shooting Poker Face this summer? Last summer.
At the retirement community.
I didn't go. I wasn't in that one.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not even sure I was in New Paltz. We shot a scene in the parking lot of the most depressing travel lodge that I've ever been in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's us.
It was like, this feels like New Paltz to me.
Yep.
And then we shot some scenes at a rock and roll venue in Poughkeepsie, which is not obviously New Paltz.
No, but I like to think we're a little bit.
One thing I know about New Paltz is it's famous for its many tortoises, right? Isn't that?
Just this one.
Just this one? This is the one tortoise of New Paltz?
I'm sure there are more, but he doesn't have play dates or anything like that.
You haven't reached out on the New Paltz tortoise lover Facebook group or anything?
Yeah, no. Maybe I should.
Erin, if I'm going to say this to the chat. If anyone in the chat knows a tortoise owner in New Paltz, so we can get Milo hooked up with a play date, that would be terrific. Now, what kind of a Russian tortoise?
Right.
How many? What makes a Russian tortoise Russian?
Well, it's funny. They're actually desert tortoises from the Middle East, but they're called Russian tortoises because the Russians were stealing them from Kazakhstan. So
sounds about right.
Yeah, that's typically how they end up over here.
What were the Russians stealing them from Kazakhstan for?
I'm assuming pets. I don't want to think there was any let
me see what I can come
malintent.
Up with. Russian tortoise. Obviously, none of you people ever think to research the type of tortoise or statue that you have.
Only in terms of how to take care of it. Where's he going? Out of here.
All right. Oh, look, that's a good size. He's a good hold.
He's about the size of a hamburger.
About the size of a hamburger. This is what the Russian tortoise is all about. I want to make. Let's see. If I can do this like that or like this.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. I wish I could make. I'm still learning this program. Russian tortoise, Testudo horsefieldi. Is also, it's Horsfield's tortoise. Who's Horsfield? Oh, here we go. Both the specific name and the common name, Horsfield's tortoise are in honor of the American naturalist Thomas Horsfield. Worked in Java for the Far East Company. That means he's probably a really nice guy. And later became a friend of Sir Thomas Raffles. Weird biography. All right. I won't get into the details here. They thrive in dry, open areas like New Paltz, New York. They keep to sandy locations where they can get around easily and burrow. The soil of New Paltz, New York is known for their massive networks of tortoise burrows. But they can survive well where humidity is 70% and need some rain to soften the soil so they can dig their burrows. Sounds like, and they're popular pets. Tell me about, and their diet consists of lambs, lettuce, and plantains. Is that what you're feeding?
That is romaine lettuce right there.
No, it's got to be lamb's lettuce, Erin. I just read it on the internet.
Lettuce? What even is lamb's lettuce? I'm not great with this.
Fine, all right, I'll look that up too for you.
Now he's going over his bridge.
Well, lamb's lettuce.
I don't think he's tried lamb's lettuce. He's tried a variety of greens, but he always seems to come back to romaine.
It's the same as mosh.
Mosh? With an A?
M-A-C-H-E.
Oh, okay.
Valerianella locusta.
Okay.
Valerianella locusta would be a cool name for a tortoise. It's this
or
leafy,
a person.
It's this leafy green right here.
Oh, okay. That's like clover almost.
It's like clover almost.
Yeah, he likes clover.
Common corn salad. It's also a good name.
Common corn salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Common corn salad.
Is that like corn pudding from Schmigadoon?
I wouldn't know. I'm on a different musical on streaming television.
I know. That one is also good.
Yeah. The Schmigadoon, I think, is starting its second season.
Yeah, and, I think they're about 3 episodes.
Yeah, I don't think they need our help. Up Here is the one that I'm on.
I know. Yes, it's excellent.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's on Hulu along with Dicktown. But now he's taking a little walk over the bridge. I missed it because I was his first walk over the bridge because I was looking at the corn salad.
Yeah, there he goes.
Hey, there. Someone who knows a lot about a lot of things is who knows a lot about a lot of stuff that you should know is my friend Chuck Bryant. Hey, Chuck.
Hello.
Chuck Bryant, are you there? You're on with us, Chuck. I think there's a little delay, or maybe he's playing a head game. Yeah, you're on. You're muted. Oh no, your microphone isn't on. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you hear me? You can hear me, but he can't hear you. All right. Well, it was great seeing you, Chuck.
Is he styled like you on purpose? The hat.
Chuck and I'm always copping Chuck style.
Okay. Gotcha.
Chuck, of course, is one half of the famous and wonderful podcast Stuff You Should Know, celebrating its 15th year.
Wow.
Of continual production and release. One of the top podcasts and one of the, may I say, top people that I know. And Chuck, it's great to see you. I know you have got a lot of animals, but we are having some technical difficulties. So maybe I'll do a little sidebar with you, Chuck, and see if we can get this sorted out. Okay? We'll come back to you. I'm not kicking you out of the studio, Chuck. I'm just taking you off screen for the moment. So, if there are a lot of people in the studio, and what you figured out, Erin, are you shooting this with your phone?
Yes.
Right. So, congratulations to you. It is fairly tricky. If you want to join the conversation, you can go to bit.ly/getpets420. It's just the date. It's not like we're not featuring stoner pets, although Milo seems a little.
Yeah, he's trying to get out and he can't.
I think Milo's having, forget the lamb's lettuce. I think Milo enjoys a little of the devil's lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
The devil's lettuce. And see, Chuck's got an amazing cat. Oh, he dropped away. I think he's going to try to reconnect.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that maybe, what you want to do is, because this is one of the faster moving tortoises I've ever seen. He's been munching on some speed.
He's going in his tunnel now.
Okay.
All right. Well, Good for Milo.
He likes to eat romaine lettuce.
He does. He likes romaine.
And how old is he?
He is about 2.5.
2.5.
Yes.
And he'll be with you for a long.
Moved in here.
Wait a minute, is that a second one? Are you
No,
restocking?
It's his stunt double. No, I reached in to the cupboard area and grabbed him.
Okay.
He's not very entertaining if he's not here.
Oh, you know what? It's very entertaining, and it might be just his time to go hide in his tunnel.
Yeah,
which
sure,
which I respect. Milo, I respect you.
Mm-hmm.
You better learn some respect for this tortoise, Aaron, because I think Milo's going to be in your life for a long time.
I think he might outlive me. Yeah, I'm one of my kids is going to have to take him once I get past the point of being able to take care of him.
I was trying to look up lifespan, but that's depressing, and I couldn't find it. And instead, what I found is this information. In September 1968, 2 Russian tortoises flew to the moon.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
They flew to the moon, circled it, and returned safely to Earth.
They did? Oh,
on
good.
the Soviet Zond 5 mission, accompanied by mealworms, plants, and other life forms. They were the first Earth creatures to travel to the moon. Zond 5.
And I guess make it back. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Did Milo just go to the moon?
Yeah. No.
To his home planet?
He went in his tunnel again. I don't think he's feeling super friendly anymore.
That's fine. It was great to see him, and I'll be doing this every weekday for the rest of until a week from tomorrow. So
okay,
tomorrow and all 5 days next week.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks for having us.
Yeah, and does he eat any mealworms?
No. I wouldn't get I wanted like a cooler, like a bearded dragon or something, but they have to eat bugs, and that was a hard no. So
I would like to get some mealworms on Get Your Pets, so that we can have all of the life forms that traveled in the Zond 5 mission at some point.
Okay.
So here's what we got to put together for a very special episode coming up. 2 Russian tortoises in a vivarium. Okay, so we need Milo and another one. Okay. We also need fruit fly eggs, cells of wheat, barley, pine, carrots, and tomatoes, specimens of the wildflower species Tradescantia paludosa.
Is that the lamb's lettuce?
No, it's known as the inch plant or spiderwort.
Ah, okay.
3 strains of the single-celled green algae chlorella, and 1 strain of lysogenic bacteria. But I don't see any of the... What happened to the mealworms? All right, it's not in this. All right.
I wonder what that meeting
Well,
was like.
look, I think if we can get some mealworms together and 2 Russian tortoises,
okay,
we can have a Zond 5 reunion episode. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'm sure someone in the chat is going to reach out to you after they've made contact with all these new Paltz Russian tortoise owners.
All right.
So that you guys can have your party.
I'm around.
But in the meantime, get your pets, Milo. Good to see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for being on Get Your Pets. That's how we do it. And I am going to, let's see, where the studio is now nice and cozy with a lot of different pets. I'm going to add some more folks to the stream in just a moment, but I'm going to reset, as we say. My name is John Hodgman. This is Get Your Pets. It is now 3:30 on April the 20th, 2023. I will be live streaming today until 5 p.m., so another 90 minutes in Eastern Standard Time. You? If not, you do the math. If you want to join, Get Your Pet, and go and dial your phone to bit.ly/getpets420. Make sure that your phone has permission or gives permission to StreamYard to access your camera and your microphone. And then the tricky part is only that you want to be able to switch your phone from this camera to this camera. And that just involves when you go to bit.ly/getpets420, check your microphone and your earphone settings and your camera settings. There are 3 dots at the bottom of the screen. Press the 3 dots, press settings, press camera, press forward camera. It's that simple. 3 dots, settings, camera, forward camera. I know you can figure it out. Heaven knows other people have. Let's see if Chuck can join us. Yeah, I hear audio from Chuck now.
I can hear you now.
I can hear your wonderful voice, Chuck. Yay! We had a real stuff you should know moment with that Russian tortoise. We learned a lot about Russian tortoises. Lamb's lettuce. Did you hear any of the stuff that I was talking about?
I couldn't hear you at all. It was on my cell phone, but I've got an iPad now, and that's working.
Here's a little fact that you should know, and it's part of my podcast, Facts You Should Know About. I've been doing it for 16 years. I was the original, and then some young whippersnappers came along, started Stuff You Should Know, and it's just been a wild success. Congratulations on 15 years. And hi. Your beard looks fantastic. Your hat, what's your hat? Oh, it's the Atlanta Falcons.
Hawks.
Hawks. Right.
NBA.
Basketball?
Yeah,
basketball. Right. Oh, this is marvelous, Chuck, because our priority pet for today is an eagle or a falcon or a hawk. And I don't think we're going to get a live one today. But it just so happens you're wearing an Atlanta Hawk right there. I'm wearing an Ontario National extinct hockey. You know, it's my vibe.
That's your vibe.
And you have quite a few animals. Is that not correct, Chuck?
I do. Should I go find them and get them?
Yeah, you can get them. And do you want to switch your camera to front facing so you can just zap them? So here's what you do. At the bottom of that screen, no, you turned your camera off. That's what everyone wants to do. And you did everything right and you did nothing wrong. But press that camera button again. So we can see you. Get the camera back on.
I know. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. There we go. You did it. See? Perfect. Oh. You're going to have to remind me of all their names.
All right. This is Charlie.
Yeah.
And she is our old lady.
Yeah.
She we call her Flea. She is like 14 years old. Flea. Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah.
There she is. She's camera shy.
Well, but why? She's so beautiful.
She is
such a nice long nose.
A long nose.
She's very chill. She's taking a little walk. Let's see where she wants to go.
She's going to the sunroom.
Well, and that's some beautiful tile work.
Hey, thanks.
And looks like, speaking of tiles, there's some Magnetiles right there.
Magnetiles, Ruby's stuff.
One of the top toys. Magnetiles.
So there's Charlie. Let me, Nico's dog walker's on the way, so let me get Nico before she leaves.
Okay. Well, I remember Nico. Nico's a pip.
Yeah,
Nico's not. We're losing Chuck.
Well, first we got a window cat.
Yeah, there we go.
On the way. Luna.
Hi,
Luna. That's Luna.
Luna, what is
She's
Luna into? Does she ever do the...
No, she lays on Emily's face. That's what she's into. She has a really weird relationship with my wife, whom you know, John.
I do.
She lays literally on her face as much as possible. It's a little suffocating as much as Emily loves cats.
Like forehead or like mouth and nose coverage?
Like when Emily's like in the bed watching TV, she is under her neck, maybe a paw on the face. That kind of...
Right. She just wants Emily to always know I'm here. What are you up to? You look like you just got caught. Who's that?
This is Levon.
Levon.
He is got the most personality of any cat I've ever had.
How many cats would you guess you've had? Ballpark.
Since I was a kid?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Probably like 9 or 10.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to count. I can only do it. My earliest memory is lying on my stomach as a baby on the floor in our apartment in Boston, looking, and the cat checking me out. And that cat's name was Boober. B-U-B-E-R. B-U-B-E-R after Martin Buber, who I think was a philosopher. Let me just double check that. Yeah, a German-Israeli philosopher. Don't ask me why my mom and dad named this cat after Martin Buber.
That's very funny.
But by the time we got our next cat, it was my time to shine. I got to name the cat. Guess what I named the cat?
Kierkegaard.
No. I wasn't always a pretentious fuck. I had to grow into it. It was Fluffy, obviously. Fluffy.
Oh.
And then Pokey. Pokey lived for a long time.
Levi.
And then Susie and Spike were my mom's cats after I flew the coop. And then I shared a house with my friend Anna, and she had a wonderful cat named Henry, who is a white cat with blue eyes, who are genetically predisposed to deafness.
Oh.
And Henry indeed was completely deaf.
That's weird.
And then I found a cat on the street in New York City that I took in named Petey.
Petey. I know about Petey.
Yeah, and then my wife, who's a whole human being in her own right, when we merged households, added Francis to the mix. Petey and Francis did not like each other, but they grew to tolerate each other. And
Yeah,
now,
these two don't like each other.
No, huh?
No, they're siblings and they don't get along.
That's really interesting because usually sibling cats are quite bonded.
I've heard different things, so I don't know what to believe.
Okay, what have you heard?
Well, I mean, I've heard that don't adopt siblings, but Levon he sort of bullies her a little bit. And now, I mean, he's just so funny and weird. He's kind of a dog cat. He follows the dogs around everywhere they go.
Right.
And she's very much a cat. Here, Charlie's in bed now.
Oh, right. Yeah, Charlie, take a little rest. It's time for a little rest.
Let me go outside, see if I can find Nico. And we may get an appearance. We have 3 baby robins in a nest on our deck.
It's that time of year. It
is
that time of year.
Nico,
come on.
There she is. Come here, sit.
Oh,
good girl.
Good girl, Nico. Nico has a beautiful brindle coat.
She is a very good girl, as you know, John. She will get in your lap and just make a home.
Yeah. I remember Nico trying to lie on my face last time I was at your house.
And she loves being outside when Emily is gardening. Emily, hello.
Hi, Emily.
This is our garden.
It looks beautiful, Chuck.
It's blooming here in Atlanta.
You know, I got to make a confession to you. I was on a 2-hour layover in Atlanta last week at the airport.
You know that I would come down there and say hi.
That's why I could not possibly call you, because I know you would do it, and that would be a enormous waste of your time. Waste of your time.
So this is usually when we're outside. These guys are just like this because, boy, do they want to be out here.
But they're not allowed outside?
No, we don't do that. You know, we don't want to kill all the little mice and voles and critters and birds and things, and we don't get out. And we're indoor cat advocates. Yeah,
absolutely. I bet. Did you see Afton, the librarian up in Maine, my friend who has an indoor-outdoor cat? Earlier on? No, he was too mad to even watch. Chuck, you froze.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't see Afton.
Oh, you would have been so mad. Her cat was outside. You would have been so mad at this totally sweet librarian friend of mine.
Bad shape my deck is in, by the way. We got a guy coming.
Yeah, this all looks like such garbage, Chuck.
He's restaining our deck soon. You'd be glad to know.
I think it looks terrific. Everything down there looks terrific. I miss you all a lot. It was great seeing you in San Francisco, and I gotta get back down there to Savannah. We gotta do a Judge John Hodgman show, or maybe I'll just come and visit. It's a Delta hub. I should be able to go. This is very picturesque. Oh, look at Levon is so into being outside right now. The look of yearning.
Yeah, she's down there. Yeah, he's got to see that little mark on his face. It was from a cat fight that they were in.
Whoa.
So she tagged him.
Tough cat. You can't go out there. You know. I love Levon's coat, too. It looks like a Rorschach test.
Yeah, he's classic tuxedo. And I've heard tuxedos have a lot of personality, and he has really proven that out. He's just the funniest guy. He does the weirdest stuff. And if not for his bullying, he would be the perfect cat because he's such a sweet boy.
Let me talk to him about this.
All right, Levon. John wants to speak to you.
Levon, You're a weirdo. We love you.
If you smack his butt, he'll lick your hand.
Oh, the classic lick nerve.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
You know, it's really interesting, but a lot of cats, both male and female, when you scratch their hindquarters, they start doing this. Not to gross everybody out. Or they'll start to lick you. And I've looked this up, and I've noticed this across many of these cats. I can't say I tested it on Boob or Fluffy Pokey, but definitely Petey, definitely Francis, definitely our current cat, Lolo, the dum-dum cat.
Oh, Lolo.
So dumb, such a dummy. Total indoor cat, and was declawed by her previous owner, who we don't know.
Yeah.
So I think it really stunted her mental acuity. I mean, she's really, as I've said many a time, I've never seen a cat stand up underneath a coffee table and bump their head. Like, anyway, I was looking up, trying to find some information about this, and some website was trying to tell me when you scratch where a cat can't reach or easily, like under their chin, or between their shoulder blades, or all the way back there, it tends to provoke a grooming response in them. They feel that they should be grooming. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's the answer.
That's funny.
Whose toys are those on the bed? Are they shared among all the animals, or?
No, that's Ruby's Sonic. She's really into Sonic.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Flight from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, super cool. I thought they were cat toys.
No,
Levon
he's into it.
Levon wants to make it a cat toy. Okay, Levon, I'm going to have a chat with you. Don't be a bully. Bullies always... don't bully other cats and dogs and stuff. Just be a wonderful weirdo. You love them.
What are you doing, handsome?
I think he probably ate some of them CBD gummies, maybe.
Yeah, he wants to push his face against your face, John.
Oh, come on, bring it in.
In the meantime, she's not too happy.
I'm sorry, Luna. Chuck, all your pets and family members and decks and everything are wonderful, and hats and beard. You just got it all locked in down there in Atlanta. The one problem is you got a bully cat. I'm sorry to hear that.
I got a bully cat, and I got to go pick up my sweet daughter.
Yeah, go get her. Chuck, congratulations on 15 years of stuff you should know.
Thank you, and thanks for having me on your show, John. It's been a real thrill.
Do you know that Martin Buber, if you were to guess how many times he was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature, how many times do you think he was nominated? What's that, 3?
3.
10.
Whoa!
10 times nominated. And he was nominated for the Peace Prize 7 times.
Come here, Levon.
There, that's something maybe that'll come in handy on your podcast about things that people should know.
No, that's the name of your show.
Things that people should know.
All right.
What if I straight up ripped off? All right, bye. Take care. Get your pets, all your pets. Great to see you. This is Chuck Bryant. I'm going to kick him out of the studio. People are dying to get into the studio. People are trying to get into the studio. There was some old friend I saw here. Oh, yeah. Levant, hello.
Hello. Am I on?
You're on with Pippin and Soka, the cats.
Yes. Let me just move the camera. And I think I remember how to...
Are you on a laptop or a phone?
I'm on a phone. I'm going to go with the back-facing camera. Yes.
Oh, Hannah, I guess I must have referred to Hannah as Afton by accident. Sorry, I'm just responding to a chat thing here. Hannah,
I didn't see it.
I'm very sorry, Hannah, for referring to you as Afton. That was bad of me, and I apologize. And let me know how many dead frogs are in your house now. All right. Hello, Levant. And is this Pippin or Soka? I can't recall.
This is Pippin.
Pippin.
Soka has socks, which I'm going to show him off in a minute, but he's lying in a place where he can't see his socks, but that's the mnemonic. That's close enough.
Soka has socks, and Pippin is just pipping it up there.
Yeah, doesn't have socks.
We had a Pippin earlier today. That was Hannah's cat. Wow, yeah. It's all blending together. I'm double Pippins. I'm calling Hannah Afton. I'm making mistakes left and right here.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm making this mistake though. Are you in the Netherlands?
Yes, I am.
Phew, I remembered a thing.
Yeah, I think some time ago you thought I was in Amsterdam, which is a mistake people make more than once about Dutch people, but I'm actually in Utrecht, which probably doesn't say that much. Though I am moving house in like a week and a half.
Are you moving within Utrecht, or are you going to another town?
Another town, but still in the same province, which is also named Utrecht.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird thing, but it's a little small village called Harmelen. And I'm not going to ask you to remember or pronounce that.
Harmelen? How's it spelled?
Harmelen. I'm going to move in with my boyfriend there.
Oh, congratulations. That sounds nice.
It is. I'm very much looking forward to it. But, and this is very much on topic, he already has 3 cats.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How are you going to merge these cat families?
Very carefully. But it does help that my cats here, they're inside cats. But when we're there, they're going to be able to go outside. So I think that from my end, my cats, especially Pippin, he'll be very annoyed at first because of, change. I once read a book that all cats are autistic. And it tracks at least a bit.
That's interesting.
But especially Pippin, he's one, he really feels cooped up in here, even though he's been living here for, what is it? Yeah, 7.5 years, something like that.
So you think that Pippin will want to get outside?
I do.
I thought you were going to suggest that the solution was that Pippin and Soko would be the inside cats.
Well, at first they will be.
The outside often.
Yeah, it's basically we've arranged the house so that it's gonna be both of them now. We've arranged the house
socks.
that I'm gonna have you can see his socks. So we're gonna arrange it that I have my stuff upstairs. So at first it's gonna be an upstairs downstairs situation.
Right. Much like this wonderful cat tree.
I'm not taking
levels.
The cat trees, but there are 2 cat trees here.
Yeah.
I really feel bad. I'm responsible for my cats, and my cats, they were born outside on the streets. They're rescues.
Yeah.
But then I kind of locked them up in my apartment. And I feel really bad about that, so I just bought a whole bunch of cat trees over the years.
More than the 2 I'm seeing?
There's another one in the bedroom. I'm going there now, but it's dark, and the light takes a few seconds to light up. But I think you may be able to see it. Let me see if I can turn on the flashlight. I cannot turn on the flashlight.
Okay.
The cat tree here, it's very slowly getting into focus. Not into focus, getting... Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's a smaller one. There used to be like something here, but it broke off.
You have 3 cat trees and 2 cats.
Well, actually, I have a 4th cat tree, but it's a very small one.
It's not the broken off top of the other one. Okay, yeah, that's like a cat stump. That's,
yeah. It's a bonsai cat tree. But thank you. No, that's because I can't really take my big cat trees, but I do in a new place want to give them something that they're familiar with that smells like them. So I got the small one.
Oh, okay. So you're hoping they'll rub their faces all over the small one.
Exactly.
Mark that territory, and you can bring with. So you're going to leave these cat trees behind?
Yeah. Actually, it's this cat tree. Originally, they didn't want to sit in the little baskets here.
Right.
And then I started thinking about, okay, why is that? But then I realized they have very sharp edges. So I put these little blankets here, and then they did start sitting on them.
That's a cat tree hack. Hey,
exactly. I was very proud of it.
You got sharp edges on your cat tree? Put a blanket in it.
Exactly. So I'm probably going to take at least one of these blankets with me and put that on top of that one, the small one. But is it okay if I split my camera again? It feels a bit weird to just show off like my house when the cats aren't there.
No, that's fine. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be intrusive, but I did want to check out all those cat trees. Wait,
that's all right.
Before you switch the camera, put me in one of those. Put the phone in one of those compartments so I can feel what it's like in that cat tree.
Okay.
and get the vibe. Yeah, that's a good one.
So she's probably faces outward.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good vibe. I like it. Hey, Levant, I can see you. Meow. Is this one that's going to go with Pippin and Sokka, or going to stay?
This one's going to stay. I'm only going to take the small one.
Wow. Well, I may be the last one to ever be the last human to be in that cat tray. Then
I'm pretty sure you're also the first human to be in a cat tree.
I love to be the first and last of things. Well, it's very exciting that you're moving in with your boyfriend and teaming up your cats, and I hope that it goes well.
Yeah, me too.
Do you have a hot tub you can toss them all into? That, I think, is what works the best. Toss all the cats in a hot tub.
So, like, there's shared trauma there?
What's that?
Well, I mean, that sounds like shared trauma. If you...
Oh, shared trauma? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was just a joke from the other day because Danny
okay.
in Pittsburgh had a hot tub, and we were talking about.
Yeah, no, I have to
tub.
confess, I'm not watching every day because, time zones and stuff make it a bit tricky.
No, there's no obligation for you to watch even once. I'm very glad you're here at all. Thank you. I wasn't suggesting that you should feel shame for not knowing that in-joke. It wasn't even a particularly good one. But I wish you the best. I feel a little bit bittersweet about leaving these cat trees behind. Are you donating them to someone, or are you just leaving them as a treat for the next tenant?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to sublet the apartment for like a year because my boyfriend and I were both on the autism spectrum. We're not we don't have the best track record when it comes to cohabitating.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
taking it slowly.
Exactly. So I am going to move in, but then if after 6 or 12 months it doesn't work out, I can move back here. Because we both realized that if the cohabitation doesn't work, we don't want that to mean that we have to break up.
I applaud you for knowing yourselves so well and making arrangements for your comfort. And
yeah,
I think
actually that was his suggestion, and that was one of my green flags. I was thinking, I can move in with this person because he's so aware of me and my needs that he just suggests, and of course also his needs, but still,
right.
He's really aware of me and what I need. And I hope I am aware of him and his needs as well. But yeah, that was a very good green light for me.
Well, I wish you the best of times and as much happiness as possible in Harmelin. It currently has 6,557 inhabitants, about to have one more.
Yeah, they're not counting cats.
They're not counting cats. This is the notable people born in Harmelin: Ellen Van Dyke, Deco Coppers, Theo de... How do you pronounce Rooj?
Say it again. Roo?
Rooj.
Roig.
Theo de Roig. Former racing cyclist.
That G is tricky. It's I don't want to talk about this specifically, but I'm in filmmaking, and I'm also working with a producer and director. And the producer is English, and the director is Dutch, and his last name is Meuse, which is something that's very tricky to pronounce for.
No, it sounds like something a cat might say before throwing up. Meuse, Meuse. I'm sorry, I don't mean to conflate your colleague's name with a pre-throw up cat noise. That's rude of me. I apologize. But yes, challenging for a non-native Dutch speaker, I would imagine.
Yeah, the O sound is a very uniquely Dutch sound.
Were you involved in the filming of that Ted Lasso episode that came out yesterday?
I wasn't involved in the Atlanta episode arc, that kind of thing.
Sorry.
I mean, I can talk about it, but also...
Did Atlanta come to Amsterdam?
Yeah, they did.
I missed that season. I'm sorry. I didn't get around to it.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, over here it's on Disney Plus, as well as your show Up Here, right?
Oh, thank you very much for that plug. I appreciate that. Thank you for mentioning Up Here and not necessarily mentioning Schmigadoon. That's wonderful. Thank you.
I was here for that in-joke. But yeah, it's available on Disney Plus in the Netherlands as well.
Do you know who wrote the book All Cats Are Autistic? Is it Dr. Seuss?
No, it was a small Dutch picture book, and they had well, actually, it's all cats have Asperger's. It was like 10, 20 years ago. No, longer.
Oh,
Even,
okay. Okay.
And
Like
all
Kathy,
dogs have
Kathy,
ADHD. So
all cats have Asperger's. Interesting. By Kathy Hoopman. Kathy Hoopman.
yeah.
I thought it might be Martin Buber. Well, Levant, great to see you. Congratulations on the upcoming blending of your lives and cats, and I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah. So I don't think that the move will be complete before during your current thing.
Okay.
But like if you do it again in a couple of months or something, I might have 5 cats to show you.
Yeah, well, that's definitely one in the pro column for bringing back Get Your Pets, and I certainly will bring it back again this year. But right now, I'm just doing it until next Friday for reasons. Anyway, great to see you.
Yeah, I'm off, and I'm gonna leave the room. Last time I didn't leave the room, and I still felt a bit bad about it, but I just didn't realize the rules.
It's not that there's a rule. It's just it's not on you to monitor. It's not your fault or responsibility. So don't feel bad about anything.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care. Don't feel bad about anything.
I can continue watching on the television instead of having to watch through my phone because otherwise I can't get in.
Have fun. Don't feel bad about anything. Levant, I got to kick him out of the studio. Get out of here. Get out of here, Levant. No, they've already left. Good. Here is a cat named Diablo. Diablo, Jack, Cass, Liam, Mako, Ara. Those are all cats? And one human Cole? I'm getting video, but I'm not getting audio. It's a very, very sleek looking cat. And who has a clipped ear, I noticed, which would suggest to me, and Cole might confirm if we get the audio working, that this cat is a rescued stray cat.
Hi, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Is that Cole speaking or the cat?
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm John Hodgman. This
Mako,
is Get
sure.
Your Pets.
Here you want it. Hi.
Hi, are you Cole?
Yeah, this is. I'm Cole. Yes, I use they them pronouns.
Okay, thank you.
And I have these are all cats.
Wow.
So, this is Ara.
Do you live in a cat cafe?
Ara and no, it feels like it. I have 6 of my own, 2 fosters, and then I take care of 3 outdoor cats.
Wow, that's amazing. So wait a minute. Could you go through the number again? Because I had to turn the music down. Did you say you have 19 of your own?
No.
How many cats of your own?
6 of my own.
6,
2
only
fosters
6.
and 3
Sure.
outdoor.
6 of your own, 2 fosters, and 3 outdoor cats that you care for. You are a boon to all cats.
Yes, that's right.
And where are you in the world?
I feel like it sometimes. I'm in Monroe, Michigan. It's like southwest corner of the state of Michigan.
And do you have separate laundry hampers for all of your cats?
So it's kind of funny. I had this one only up here about a week ago, and 4 of them climbed in. And so I thought they needed enough.
Wow.
This one is just a cleaned out litter box with a blanket in it. Yep.
A basket full of cats sounds delightful. I'd just like to get my fingers in amongst their furs. Well, since you care for so many cats,
You know, it's nice.
I think we have a little bit of a delay, but I will stop speaking and let you speak. Go ahead.
Oh no. I was saying all of my cats are very soft, and they all love belly rubs, like all of them.
Sounds like a little southwestern corner of Michigan heaven, cat heaven over there. So if you can hear me, here's my question for you.
It really is. See, they just open it up.
Aw.
Sure.
What advice do you have for Levant in Utrecht about getting cats that didn't to cohabitate who don't necessarily know each other. Hello? Well, I think Cole, our internet connection is not ideal at the moment. So, but thank you for sharing all of those cats. And if you have any thoughts about how to help, any advice for Levant about how to get Dutch cats to live together well, Dutch street cats from the mean streets of Utrecht, pop it in the chat, won't you? It is 4:02 p.m. on the East Coast. My name is John Hodgman. This is Get Your Pets, the daily afternoon talk show where I, a person who used to be on actual television, now goes on the interview and goes gaga for all those meow meows and woof woofs and other animals. Something will help. You need to start by installing a system of canals in your house. That will help Dutch cats feel at home. That's very good. So let's go to another pet. Here's Pat. I haven't seen Pat for a long time. Hi, Pat. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Who's this little fluff?
Oh, this is Mia. She's napping as per usual.
Napping. Mia. So cute. Now this is a real cat, not one of those creepy robot toys.
Yeah, no, I don't have a budget for any creepy robot toys right now.
There's an ice cream place. Pat, your microphone is. Oh well, there he goes. Okay, we'll get Jennifer Marmer on here. Oh. Hey Jen, hi Jennifer Marmer.
Hey.
Pat, when you had a little connectivity issue there, let me know, Pat. Just pop right back into the studio, and I'll let you back in. But meantime, Jennifer, do you know what I'm talking about? They're like little toy. They look like dogs, like little dogs, little sleeping dogs.
Okay.
And they're fluffy, and they're like animatronics almost. Like
I don't know.
They look like actual dogs, curled up in a little bed, and then they have a robot device that makes their stomachs go.
No, I don't know about those. I've only seen like those like robot dogs. Some toys, some police robot dogs, but I don't know of the robot animatronic dog that you speak.
There's an ice cream place. It's a wonderful place in Maine called Pug Nuts.
Sorry, it's a funny name.
It's an eye catcher. It's an eye catcher. When you think of pugs, they have pugs.
Good.
And I guess that's why it's called that. But when you think of pugs and when you think about nuts, do you think of delicious handmade ice cream in Maine?
Well, I will now, but
yeah,
no.
You'll never forget. Their ice cream is amazing. They're two guys who are married who moved back to Maine because David Treworgy grew up there, and they make this incredible ice cream and these incredible ice cream cakes. Ooh. And David is a really nice guy who, he's one of these people who's like, I'll run for town council, and won.
Nice.
Involved in local politics, which, is something that's more and more important. But for all of the, and I'll never stop singing their praises. But they got to get those creepy robot dogs out of their window. Do not like it. Do not like seeing them. They freak me out. Anyway, it's nice to see your face, and it's nice to see the fuzzy back of the head of Fran the dog.
She sees a dog out the window, and she's not pleased. But
and is that a portrait of George up there?
Yeah, I got that for Shane for our first wedding anniversary. My now brother-in-law, at the time sister's boyfriend, illustrated that.
Wow, looks great from here.
Yeah, it was for the paper anniversary.
How wonderful! But now your sister-in-law is married, and
or my sister's married.
Your sister is married to her then boyfriend, who illustrated that wonderful memory of George, and of course
Yeah.
George is no longer with us, but we have wonderful memories of George.
Yes. All right.
And Fran, you have a lot to live up to, frankly.
She
Fran.
does, and she knows it.
How's she doing?
She's all right.
She's doing okay.
Yeah, we were outside earlier. I tried to join when this first started. Fran and the baby that I live with and I were outside in the back. And then I had to leave the studio because the baby was hungry. So now we're inside, and you caught me while I was trying to pick up around here because it's a disaster zone. But Fran's good.
Don't bother picking it up. It's 4:20. It's 4:20. I don't partake myself, but I just feel like
I don't anymore.
Let's just chill out.
But Fran's good.
I would
Shane's
like to
not
know,
home, so she's having some separation anxiety from him. But
is she really bonded with Shane?
Yeah, he's her person. And like every morning, Shane takes our son Ezra to school. Ezra's 3 for the audience. They leave, and Fran is just very upset and cries. And it's always lining up at the time when our 2-month-old baby is trying to take a nap. And it's tough, but we're getting through it.
Fran, you got to open your heart to these other humans. You can't just be all about Shane. You can't just be all about Shane.
It's like the hierarchy is like Shane is number 1, then Ezra, and then the baby and I are kind of one unit, and we're like way at the bottom. And it is what it is.
Fran,
I
still haven't finished that season of Love Island.
I've never actually watched it. I just think about that phrase from you.
Is what it is, isn't it? Our daughter, for those who don't know, first of all, this is Jennifer Marmer, who is our producer on Judge John Hodgman, who's on parental leave. Mm-hmm. And we miss her very much, but we also are thrilled that she is having this time with her family of humans and dog. But we've talked in the past about how our daughter is obsessed with the original British version of the reality show Love Island, in which the young people from all over Britain go to an island. Well, it's really more of a resort. It used to be a resort on Mallorca or Menorca or something. Now I think it's just, and I don't even think it's an island anymore. And they are all imprisoned in a villa together, and they are forced to wear swimsuits all day long, but they don't seem to mind. And they have a contest of some kind to audition the most obscure UK, Scottish, and other accents. The most obscure regional British and Scottish and Welsh and Irish accents. And it's just like, you cannot watch it without the subtitles.
Sure.
But the philosophy that they all share as they are, and it's, what's really sweet about British Love Island is these are obviously famos. They definitely want to have product endorsement deals. Mm-hmm. They definitely want to do something with this, become influencers or whatever, but they're not like true American famos.
Right.
Like they still have human souls, and they really fall in love with each other.
That's
and you're really
sweet.
rooting for them, and they're really adorable most of the time. And then the one who comes through with that Newcastle accent it's bananas listening to her talk. Where you say us instead of me. Like, give us a kiss, tell us a story. Yeah. We were going, or we was going. It's wild. But one of the things they all say to their philosophy of life, which I think is very healthy, honestly, is what it is, isn't it? All right. It is. It's true.
I love it.
I love it too. But I'm only allowed to watch episodes when our daughter is visiting from wherever she is in the world.
That's fair.
Which means we've been watching season 3. I think it's season 3 for 3 years. I mean, it came out 5 years ago, and we're still not done with it. So she comes back in May. We'll get it done.
Good.
I have a question that I'm going to throw to the chat. I'm going to use this opportunity because we were just talking about how it is 420. Mm-hmm. And I would be curious to know in the chat if anyone's cat, dog, or other pet uses THC to get along in this world.
Oh.
Doggy or kitty or snakey. Like, I don't know how you would give a snake medical marijuana. Like drip
you
some
first
on
have to give it to a mouse and then give the mouse to the snake.
Honestly, I think it's probably good for everybody. I think the mouse would be like, thanks.
Yeah.
I know what's happening. No, snakes don't usually eat live mice. They're usually preserved.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it.
They're usually frozen.
I grossed myself out. We thought about giving CBD to Fran to help cope with her separation.
Greg in Omaha, Nebraska says Ruffles, the dog, gets CBD oil in his food for pain and joint medicine management. I mean, that's good to know.
That's nice.
And Kate in the Azores says Scruffy takes CBD. Kate, let me know in the chat if you have any Azorian cattle for us to look at today.
Ooh.
But LED Light says snakes traditionally smoke it. And yeah, maybe some CBD would be up Fran's alley.
Maybe we just gotta figure that out.
Just have you talked to your vet to find out if CBD is right for Fran?
We haven't talked to our vet. 'Cause like we just go to like the veterinary hospital. We don't have a relationship with a specific vet, but oh, Shane's home. Thank God, Fran is gonna be so thrilled. Oh,
Shane,
she's hitting me with her tail.
Let Shane know that he's on fake television.
Oh, that's our friend.
Okay, I'll let you talk to them.
No, I'm sorry.
Hi, Shane. I'm glad you're home, but not as glad as Fran is.
Yeah,
it's
Fran
great
is ecstatic. But I saw some people who said nice things to me in the comments, so I just want to say thank you to them. And whoever said that I was looking alert, thank you. I got a haircut yesterday, so
it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic, and you look very alert. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you again soon. Take care. Jennifer Marmer, everybody. Kate, what's the update on the cattle in the Azores? I see it in the chat. Give us the update.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
So, sorry.
That's all right.
I've been working on a puzzle while you've been doing this. So
okay.
So, I have a field behind me that has a ton of really high grass right now, and I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but there is a cow in the corner.
Cow in the corner, classic.
And these cows will be here next week.
All right. So next week,
an up close and personal
visit with the cows.
Yeah, we've been having a really good day here today. So we literally, all the farmers were making hay, which is what all these little things are.
Well, you know what I always say. When the sun's shining, smoke marijuana. 420 for life. That's what I always say. It's a well-known saying.
You know, I didn't realize that you actually have to make hay while the sun shines until I moved here.
I wonder what it is. How good are you in Portuguese?
Not.
I'm gonna look it up. English to Portuguese.
They don't have that saying, but they have.
But they have the words while the sun shines. Aproveitar ao máximo. I don't know what to say about that. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Someone just asked what island, and it's Tessera.
Tessera Island, also known as Beef Island, Azores. 40% of dairy products for all of Portugal come from the island where Kate is.
And just a hop, skip, and a jump from Boston, which has the most ethnic Azorians in the world.
Do you have a direct flight?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's 4.5 hours.
Huh.
And it's not expensive.
Huh. Interesting.
I know. Hold on 1 second. Warble! Come on, Warble! Sorry, my dog is going to escape.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a direct flight from Boston. During the whaling thing, the Bostonians and the Azorians kind of bonded with each other.
Uh-huh.
Really funny because when Azorians speak English, often they speak with a very thick Boston accent.
Get out of here.
Yeah, true story. And there's Boston Red Sox stuff everywhere here. There's a pizza place called Boston Pizza.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. You got to get your camera on some kind of animal though. Scruffy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've even met Scruffy. All right, so wait a minute. Azores. Let's take a look. Pat, I see you there, by the way. Don't worry, we'll get back to you in a second. Azores.
I have a fun Azores animal fact too.
All right, hang on a second because we're gonna look into this first. Now, you're over here on Tercera,
Mm-hmm.
and if I remember correctly, you're over in this area. You're over by the Praia de Vitoria and the Delman Bar and Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the and so if I search for Boston pizza,
Yeah, that'll pop up. Sure enough.
yeah, Boston House of Pizza. Yeah, this looks like Pizzeria Regina to me. The crust is too thick.
I know. And we used to live in Boston. And I remember we lived kind of near Pizzeria Regina in North End because we lived in Beacon Hill.
Yeah.
And I thought that it would be like that too. And it's super not.
Best slice of pizza I ever had in my life.
It's pretty good.
Pizzeria Regina. And as you know, it's not Pizzeria Regina. It's Regina Pizzeria, but everyone says it the other way.
Yeah.
And also the world famous Azorian cheesesteak.
Yeah. So none of that is stuff that I normally eat. That place isn't super bad though. It's in a really weird location that's sort of like up on this hill.
I haven't had anything to eat all day and it all looks good to me.
There's another place that I sort of prefer.
Hang on, let me see. I need to figure out how to get there though.
Oh, now they're annoying each other.
Or
don't mess with Scruffy. Here,
I'm
Scruffy.
going to say Brooklyn. I'll say Brookline, Massachusetts, because
here you can watch Scruffy eat cauliflower while you do that.
Look at that, nonstop, one per week, 5 hours and 5 minutes.
One per week right now.
Right.
In high season, that's going to pick up to a few times a week.
In what, whaling season?
No, in the high season. So that's like next month.
Oh, okay.
It's just the weather's really bad. And then also
not today. They're making hay while the sun shines. I
right.
Get over there.
It's just turning, and it's really cheap to live here and to visit here. The nicest hotel on all of the islands. The nicest hotel. Okay, so we're talking spa, fancy restaurant with tablecloths. The waiters wear tuxedos. $210 a night.
What's the name of that hotel?
That's not on my island. That's the nicest hotel on all the islands.
Well, I don't care about. If I'm going to the Azores, I'm going to Beef Island. You know that.
Well, this is the most American island. So
yeah,
it's the most Bostonian.
Yeah, it's the most wicked Bostonian island.
Yeah.
Which one is Wicked Island?
Wicked Island.
Wicked Island. Well, I didn't know that the Azores were an honorary Bay State island.
Yeah, they actually
Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, and the Azores.
They tried to join America once. There's a lot
that I need to look up on Wikipedia about these Azores.
Yeah. So do you want an Azores animal fact?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So there's only one. You could do it as trivia. There's only one native, as you watch Scruffy cauliflower. There's only one mammal that's native to the Azores. If anyone wants to guess.
One mammal that's native to the Azores. And you know the answer.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Azores facts.
One mammal.
I'll give you a hint. We are a volcanic island in the middle of nowhere, so the animal did have to get here somehow.
From the center of the earth.
No.
It's a bloodworm from the center of the earth. No, it's not a mammal. What do you mean? It's a volcanic island that had to get there somehow?
Yeah.
Shark is not. Lava bat? No. These are
close.
Is it lava bat?
It's a bat.
It's a bat.
Yeah, and it's a really interesting bat because it is the only bat in the world that is, I can't pronounce this correctly. Diurnal. It's
diurnal.
It's a daytime bat.
A daytime bat.
Yes.
Azorian daytime bat.
It lives in our forests. Mm-hmm.
Is it the Azores noctule?
It is.
The Azores noctule is a species of. Holy moly! I got to share this. Sorry.
It's okay.
We got to look at this, everybody. Look at this bat. Wow.
Yeah.
That bat is not happy to be on Get Your Pets. It's the only species of mammal endemic to the Azores.
Mm-hmm.
It's related to the widespread lesser noctule and they exhibit an unusually high frequency of diurnal flight, frequently hunting insects by day. All right.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you bought yourself a new mission. I want to see one of those bats.
Yeah. Oh, and here. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more thing for you. A tie-in
right.
that today was Raptor Day.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get one for sure, but
No, but do you know what Azor means?
magma bat.
No, it means falcon.
Azores means falcon.
Or falcon. What's the other one that's like a falcon but not a falcon?
Hawk.
Maybe hawk. One of those. It's a raptor. Because they saw the buzzards here when they first came here, and they thought they were. Hold on, I'll just tell you.
It says here the provincial animal, official provincial animal of the Azores, is the Azores lava hawk.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know.
We like lava here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you do. You wouldn't exist without. You wouldn't have any place to be without it.
Yeah, and our volcanoes are still fairly active.
Hey, I don't know what you're getting from the Azores Chamber of Commerce, but I'm already sold. I'm gonna go check it out.
It's really a beautiful place to visit, and I can't recommend it enough. The people here, and I'm not just saying this because I live here. We've lived all over the world. They are the kindest people I've ever met.
Wow. Well, hang on. I'm going to ask ChatGPT something, or GPT, or whatever it is. See if I can get into it today. Sometimes it's being used too much. All right. Tell me. I'm going to give you some help as well, since you gave me all these wonderful travel tips for the Azores and all these facts. Best restaurants in Salt Lake City for Kate, your new home. Certainly, here are some of the best restaurants in Salt Lake City. Forage, known for its contemporary American cuisine. The Copper Onion, that's where you're going to eat. And Takashi, specializing in sushi and other Japanese dishes. That's where you're going to eat your Yutan sushi.
Yeah, there's a sushi place I'm going to tomorrow night here that is probably the best sushi I've ever had outside.
Wait a minute. There are two animals here.
Yes, this is Warble.
Oh, that's Warble down there, but this is Scruffy in the foreground.
Scruffy's eating cauliflower. Warble's too good for cauliflower, so Warble's eating bell pepper. But
it's a wonderful life out there in the Azores, let me tell you.
Battling. And I gotta say that one of those people said that they moved to Somerville during the 80s to escape a dictator. Slightly true. It was actually that they moved to Fall River and the dictator went away in the 70s. But that is why they moved there, to get jobs.
Yeah, there is. I knew that there was a very big Portuguese population in Fall River. I didn't appreciate that it was Azorean specifically.
Yeah, they're all Azorean. And actually, Portugal was the only country to join NATO that was also a fascist dictatorship because of the Azores, because we needed them so badly that we let a fascist dictatorship join NATO when one of the founding members.
Interesting.
To
me, it seems like you are living the perfect life, and I'm sorry that it is coming to an end.
Yeah.
It's almost it's tragic. And I'm sorry that our conversation today has come to an end, but I've got a lot of people to talk to and a lot of pets to talk to.
Okay.
So I'm going to say farewell. Thank you as always, Kate. And
I'll let you know next week about the cows. Okay.
Yeah, give me a heads up. And also, I want to see one of those bats. Come on. Now, let's see. Let's see it. Hey, Pat.
Hey,
now your audio is very, very poor.
New internet.
New internet or no internet?
New. We moved.
Where are you now?
New Jersey.
New Jersey doesn't have as good internet as the Azores.
That does not.
That should tell you something.
Well, I guess I better keep everything in boxes.
At least the Portuguese fascists got the internet to run on time. I'm not sure that that's historically accurate. Let me take a look at Mia.
Here she comes.
Hi, Mia. Mia's in exactly the same spot.
Waking up.
Oh, what is it? Is it time for me to be on Get Your Pets? Whoa. Mia, I thought that Mia was a little tiny kitten, but Mia is a grown-up cat.
She's just under 6 pounds. She's tiny.
But she seems like she's lived some life.
Yeah, we think she's like 13, 14 maybe.
Wow. And when did she come into your life?
About 4 years ago.
And how did that come about?
A friend's aunt had passed away, and they needed Mia needed a home to go to, so we took her in, and
That's
she's
so
been
nice.
a little sweetie to us.
That's so nice, and she obviously has a wonderful floofy bed.
Yeah,
that takes up your entire couch, so she knows that she is the priority.
I mean, this is her house. We just happen to live here.
So where in New Jersey, because Pat used to come around to when I used to do shows a decade ago. Can you imagine? It started a decade ago in the basement of Union Hall. So, but now you're out there in New Jersey. What are you up to out there?
We just moved out to South Orange, so not too far.
Oh, okay.
Looking it up, it takes the same amount of time to get to Union Hall from here that it does from where I was in Queens.
Right.
So nothing changed.
It would be quicker to go to the Azores, frankly. To go from Queens to South Brooklyn. Forget it.
Yeah.
Man, I should do a show in the Azores. Should I move to the Azores and start doing comedy again? I'm going to think about it.
Couldn't hurt.
I know that Kate's place is coming on the market. She's getting booted back to She's getting booted back to the States, to Salt Lake City. And you're wearing your Whalers hat. That's very nice.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Ontario Nationals hat. Mia's making a move. Where's she going to go? What's going to happen?
Are you just adjusting?
What's the over under? Is this a resettle or is this a get up and look around?
It seems like are you going to be feeding me? But also maybe.
Yeah, there seems to be some human activity. Maybe I should get bowl prepped.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't wait. The suspense is killing me. Are you going to jump down? Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Let her do whatever she's going to do. Is she going to jump down, or is she just going to recurl?
Sometimes she does this thing where she like.
Shh, Pat, I'm watching this. I feel like this is just a recurl situation. Yeah, that yawn is very promising. I'm putting all my money on recurl. Put it all on. Producer Glenn, put all of my assets on recurl. That's right. All of my assets. I could lose everything here. I could lose everything. Oh, come on, Mia. Recurl. Get back down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come on. All of my assets. Did you liquidate our children's 529 plans? Well, I'm all in. That's their educations. It's all on you, Mia. What are you going to do?
Oh gosh.
You got it. This is killing me. Maybe I can. Good point, Joan. Maybe I can scratch enough money to get a ticket to the Azores.
Thank you.
What are you going to do, Mia? Gulp. Gulp.
You're not sure, huh?
Jordan, what do you think is going to happen?
John, I'm with you. I'm putting everything I have on recurl. So you and I are in this together. If this cat jumps down without doing a little twirl and resettling, you and I are just going to be a couple of hobo buddies.
Now, Jordan, you and I have been doing color commentary on cat behavior for a long time. Have you ever in your career seen a cat as indecisive as this one?
This is thrilling. This is why I got into the game. Moments like this.
I mean,
that yawn. That when she yawned. I mean, that is
one of the
peak cat observation.
I got to say, one of the great cat misdirections of all time was when Mia stretched out her arm. I thought she was going to jump down, but then it was just a classic one of these.
Truly one of the best to ever.
Hang on, Jordan. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but something's happening. Now, as you know, all of my financial assets have been liquidated and are now sitting in escrow, waiting for the outcome of Mia's next move. Jordan has also liquidated his assets.
Yes. I would say, Probably fewer than John's, but not
Well, I'm
it
older.
means
than
something
you.
to me. Yeah,
I'm old. I've had more earning years. That's all it is. And
still. Oh no, John. Oh no.
now the rule is
Oh no.
that if all 4 paws leave the cat bed, then that's it. That's a jump down. That counts as a jump down.
What do you
Now,
think?
she could turn around and go back. I mean, the game is not over yet, but I got to say, Jordan, for you, me,
if we don't pay up, are a bunch of mafia cats going to come to our house and, pee all over everything?
I mean, maybe you and I can go live in the Azores together.
That would be amazing.
But,
I don't know where they are, but it sounds like a race of aliens the X-Men would fight.
It definitely. I definitely wonder if that island is sentient. Feels
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. It's got a name. All right, Jordan. I got to say, for those of us who have bet everything on Mia settling back down,
two paws
you can't
on.
you can't feel too good about it right now.
Get those beans on the bed, Mia.
What are you doing?
Now she's looking over her shoulder.
Ooh, aren't you
really
sleepy?
thinking it over?
Doesn't it seem like a good time for a nap?
I think this goes back to a situation with Petey the cat in 2003, where essentially
great year.
Both this is you've heard about the Schrodinger's cat paradox. This is more the Heisenberg principle that you can't observe a reaction without affecting it. And I think what's happening now, much like Petey in 2003, is that we're waiting to see what Mia is going to do, but Mia is waiting to see what we are going to do.
Mm.
Oh
my God!
Big.
I'll just say it
honestly.
Big Strooch.
Yeah, it's a big Strooch, and my heart stopped. And yet, okay, as they're pointing out in the chat, we only have 27 minutes left in the show. Mia, you gotta make a call. Oh no.
Instead of leaving, she's just trying to get me to touch her.
Well,
she just wants pets.
I don't want to influence this in any way, but maybe if you were to pet her, she would make a decision.
Is it?
Ooh, that's a good scratch.
That's a good scratch.
Good scratch.
Pat's obviously a veteran at this. He knows his cat. He knows the scratch points.
Under the chin, behind the ears, classic scratches.
These are some good ones. You come to this game, you want to see some good scratches. And when you're at Pat's house in New Jersey, Mia's house, where Pat also lives in New Jersey, you'll never be disappointed. This is the house, the house that Mia built, they call it, in whatever town, New Jersey it was. Poor internet, New Jersey.
Poor internet, New Jersey.
It's a cat proud town. They're proud of their cat, Mia. They follow. They've been diehard fans for many years, and look, they've had some disappointments in their time.
Right. And they still, I hear, watch a lot of movies on Blu-ray because
here's a move.
Internet's just
okay. We now have 3 paws off the pillow.
Wow.
3 paws off the pillow. The last one is back on the pillow. Mia loves to keep him guessing. This is why she's one of the greatest in the game. You never really know what she's up to.
It's the showmanship. It's Babe Ruth pointing at the right field fence.
Literally 50% paw off the pillow.
Just know how to work the crowd, huh?
I mean, you go to any bar in No Internet, New Jersey, and they are watching this rapturously.
Right. In their foam Mia heads.
Because they can't get cable at home. But also
you almost fall.
I gotta call it, Jordan. I see 4 paws off.
Yeah, here it comes.
This This is when it just rolls down the hill.
Well, we had a good run. I liked having assets for a while.
Wow.
It was nice, but
Let's go to Pat in No Internet Town, New Jersey, to get his final take on the game.
Well, I'm sorry that you lost all your assets on that. I think it was close game for everybody. But ultimately, the Pats won out.
That's right. Look,
she got what she wanted.
I didn't get into this job to double my money every time. Sometimes you got to lose it all. That's what makes cat observation the sport of kings and queens.
Good job.
Are you going to go back onto it? Yeah. Do I get my money back? No.
Can we just go back to our baseline amount that we have?
All right. Well, I'm hearing that we have to say goodbye to New Jersey. Thank you very much, Mia and Pat. Great to see you. Jordan, what do you think of that? Jordan Morris, California's own, the pride of Pasadena.
Altadena now, actually.
Altadena. Excuse me, I apologize.
A different Dina. No, that's okay. It's a recent move.
The bearded marvel.
Thank you. Yes.
They call him Kid Beardo of Altadena.
Yeah, I moved to Altadena, so I'm like, I have to have a whole new vibe.
Right.
You know, I'm not just going to bring my Pasadena vibe to Altadena. That's just
you got to go out there. You got to go out there. You got to grow your beard out. You got to get your Super Chunk T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, good call.
Yeah, I'm picking out the details. Yeah. But when you
bearded
move,
40-year-old man who likes Super Chunk. What is this? Who is this enigma? Who is this mystery?
Never before in history have we seen such a person.
Right.
But when you moved,
yes,
you brought your cat with you, right?
I did bring my cat. Of course, I would not leave Bug
the
my
cat,
beloved cat.
Now,
is it time to get her?
Yeah, it is time.
Okay, I'm going to shake this thing of greenies.
Let's see what happens.
Here she comes. She's come a running.
You know, I had a good run with cats that would come when you shake the food. Oh, podcast professional Jordan Morris.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
here she is.
It was worth it. It was worth every greenie shake.
This is Bug. Here she is.
No, I gotta wait. Get her face back in there so that I can get this. Yeah.
Here's the sweet little face. There she is. She's a little bit of a chunkster, but we love her.
There we go. That was the one. That's the one. That's the shot of the day. Shot of the day. Bug has a great. Bug looks like a cat from Top Cat.
Right, one of the gang. It's oh god, I should know the names of those.
There's
Top
Benny.
Cats. Benny.
People in the chat list
Dinkle.
all the Top Cat cats.
Who's your favorite member of Top Cat's gang?
The motorcycle guy.
Mm-hmm.
The construction worker. The leather motorcycle-y.
Cyclops. Bishop, of course.
Of course, all the Top Cats were in there.
All of the great junkyard cats.
Cat Cora, Iron Chef Cat Cora. Was that Iron Chef or is that a MMA fighter? Cat Cora.
I don't know. Can it be both?
Of all
we all have to have a side hustle these days.
She's a chef. She's an Iron Chef.
Okay.
Cat Cora. Yeah. I'm gonna look them up. Here they are. Top Cat cast. Not Tomcat. Top Cat. Top Cat. Boom, boom, boom. Butt up and meow. Top Cat. It was based, of course. You know, all children wanted to watch a show based on the Phil Silvers show.
This is funny.
I'm getting all these letters from children. Okay. They want to watch Phil Silvers, but it's on too late, and they want to be cats. Let's make it. Go ahead. You were going to say?
I was going to say I worked for a show called Jellystone on the over there on the HBO Max, which repurposes.
It's just Max. Just Max.
Oh, just Max. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Just Max.
Sorry. People are like, "What app are you talking about? We all watch Max. What's this HBO Max you're talking about? That's nonsense."
I don't even remember what you mean. Who are you? We're in a new world now.
Yeah, it's Max's world, and we're all just living in it, baby. On the Max app, and it is the it's a world of repurposed Hanna-Barbera IP.
Right.
And that includes Top Cat and the Gang. So I have had to come up with stories for these characters.
Right.
But their names didn't stick, and I feel like a chump.
Don't feel like a chump. You know, look at you, Jordan. You're living in Altadena. You got a beard. You got a super chunk tee.
Yeah.
And you got a cat that is made for internet television.
Do you think she's doing okay?
What a pro Bug is.
This is her first time on stream. I've definitely posted photos of her before, but this is her first time, going out live.
She is just holding the camera and so chill and so hilarious looking and so obviously judgmental but tolerant of you.
Right.
Is that what your relationship is like with Bug?
You called it exactly, John. She's like, well, you sure you want a Super Chunk t-shirt? Isn't that a little on the nose? You're just going to walk around. Like, yeah, we know you like Super Chunk. We look at you. You don't have to have a shirt. Maybe have a shirt of something that would surprise people,
My favorite thing in the world right now is my imagining you carrying Bug around a t-shirt store.
Yeah.
and consulting with her on the t-shirts you should buy. Super Chunk, really? Like she's in a baby Bjorn as you're walking around?
Ooh, how about Hold Steady? Yeah, same thing, dude. Same thing.
I gotta have a new vibe for Altadena. Chunk, let's go shopping.
What the Menzingers?
Chunk,
nope.
Sorry, Bug. Chunk isn't.
But she's a little chunky.
She's a little chunky,
a little
yeah.
Chunkster. And
Chunk isn't even a Top Cat cat.
You'd think it would be. The last time I took her to the vet, she's always been a little on the chunkier side, and usually the vet says, maybe try and help her lose a little bit of weight. But now that she's an older gal, the vet has said it's good that she's keeping her weight up.
Yes. Interesting. Seems like these vets will say anything to get your money.
Right. But yeah, I'm like, ooh,
she should lose some weight. Buy this special food from me.
Right. Exactly.
Oh no, this is good. She's she needs to maintain her weight. Buy this special food from me.
Yeah, buy this body.
Also, we need to remove 7 of her teeth at $1,000 a tooth.
She needs an extra ear.
There was a vet in Boston who was frankly addicted to removing our cat's teeth.
Really?
It was actually after I'd moved out. But yeah, Susie had a lot of teeth.
Was he always wearing a cat's tooth necklace around?
I don't know what it was. It was like, yeah, we gotta extract another tooth. And finally, I get a call from the vet. I'm an adult at this point, but I was home visiting, and I was talking to the vet, and I'm like, will you let your dad know that we need to remove another tooth? I'm like, do you really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm concerned that she's not going to be able to eat the food.
Right.
And the vet was like, it's a funny, what kind? The vet was like, it's funny. Cats actually don't really need their teeth to eat food.
I think.
And I'm like, I know I'm hearing crunching. I know that I know what I can hear.
Nom nom nom. I mean, that's the the quintessential cat sound of a cat eating. You don't get a nom without a tooth.
Yeah, when I hear that cat, when I heard Susie the cat eating with her remaining teeth, it was like this.
Right.
And she had to
struggling to get the food to the area with teeth.
Well, right. She had to tilt her head because all her last teeth were over here. Anyway,
and if they don't have teeth, how are they going to bite your feet when they're underneath a blanket?
Exactly so. Oh, I'll ask ChatGPT who are the characters from Top Cat. It probably knows the answer. Let's take a look.
God, I'm so embarrassed. I know Grape Ape. I know Jabberjaw. If you want to know about any of the other deep cut Hanna-Barbera characters.
Yeah, tell me all the characters on Grape Ape while I'm doing this. That's a good one.
Oh gosh, I think it was just Grape Ape. It was like a solo.
No, Grape Ape.
They were all solo monologues. All the Grape Ape cartoons, like Spalding Gray.
Oh, that was Gray Ape. Right. That was when. Right. That was Hanna-Barbera's experiment with the voice of Spalding Gray.
Right.
As a gray ape.
Gray Ape.
Doing monologues in downtown New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. We did some Thundar the Barbarian stuff.
Okay.
Some Herculoid stuff.
Who are all the Herculoids? Let's see if you can get it as fast as ChatGPT. Who are all?
Okay.
And I'm not going to correct the spelling.
There's the Conan ripoff.
All
There's the
Lloyds.
Red Sonja ripoff. There's two blobs. There's a rhinoceros that shoots energy balls out of its horn, and there is a
several. Here they are: Zoc, Igu, Tundro,
Tundro, of course.
Gloop and Gleep.
Gloop and Gleep.
Dorno. And together, the Herculoids work to protect their home planet from various threats, including invading armies, monsters, and aliens.
Shit, man, I am out of a job. If this Chat GPT could come up with the Herculoids faster than me.
This is why the Writers Guild has to go on strike, because they're just going to throw it all to chats.
Yeah. I mean, this was IATSE Local 839, so it wasn't the Writers Guild, but you know.
Are all the characters on Jabberjaw? I'm going to give you a 5-second.
Okay. Clam, Bubbles,
4,
Shelly,
3,
the generic
2,
guy, Jabberjaw, and okay.
Jabberjaw. I think you got him. Let's see if I heard. Jabberjaw, Biff. You didn't mean Biff. Shelly, Clamhead, Bubbles, and the band's manager, a walrus, who's always trying to book gigs for the Neptunes. Wow. You got clams, but not Clamhead.
Yeah.
Did you get Biff?
I did not get Biff. Biff was the one I was trying to think of. And although I guess I didn't get Clamhead either, but you know.
All right.
Bubbles and Shelly, it's pretty good.
That's pretty
good off the dome, I guess.
Who are the cats in Top Cat? Who are the cats in Top Cat? Here they go. Top Cat, street smart alley cat, wears a purple vest. Benny the Ball, short chubby cat, wears a red hat. Choo Choo, also known as Chooch,
Choo-choo.
tall lanky cat. Brain, a skinny bespectacled cat. Fancy Fancy, smooth talking cat. I believe Fancy Fancy had a cool turtleneck sweater. And Officer Dibble. I didn't want to know about Officer Dibble. I just want to know about the cats. All right. Good to know. Now we know. Top Cat. Wow. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo. Top Cat had a very cool song. We're old.
God, all those theme songs were great, weren't they?
They were great.
That's really where those shows shone.
Who composed the theme to Top Cat? I'm not going to share the screen. I'm just going to let you know.
No, that's okay. I'm curious to know.
Hoyt Curtin.
Hoyt does good work.
Curtin.
Hoyt does good work.
It's called Top Cat Meet the Top Cat. Just so that you know. Hoyt, by the way, is an underused name, and would be a great name. Would be a great name for a dog or a cat, I would say.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
We've only got 12 minutes left in Catch Your Pets. You want to stick around while we meet some other pets, Jordan?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. I love to meet new pets.
All right.
Bug kind of got tired of being held. She's down on the ground. I gave her some greenies.
We're going to move all along. So I'm going to here are your choices. There's no Hoyts. There is Murphy.
Okay.
Pickles.
Okay.
Brock Sampson. Emmy Lou.
Oof, boy. I mean.
And Melody.
I might have to go Brock Sampson because we're talking about characters from the Warner Brothers family of IP. I would love to meet Brock Sampson.
Talking about characters from the Warner Brothers IP. Maybe we'll get this show on Max, Jordan. Maybe this could be Get Your Pets on Max.
This would be perfect on Max.
Right? I mean, this is the high quality prestige television.
Right.
That Max was known for until it became Max.
We could
and
work
now it's just known as Trashy. No,
sure.
don't
a place to watch things.
A place to watch all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Who knows?
Whatever you need. Okay.
We can fit a Herculoid into this show easily. You want us to cram in a Herculoid? We'll do it.
Should we pitch a live action Herculoids to Max?
I don't know.
Only if Space Ghost can get in there also.
Well, this is our guest. The human speaking is Meredith.
MDiff for short, just because 8 letters. I wanted to get my animals.
I appreciate that. And are we looking at Kaya the cat or Brock Sampson the cat?
This is the Churu murder machine, Brock Sampson.
And Sampson, I guess we should say, I think the audience knows this, but he's the bodyguard voiced by Patrick Warburton on the Venture Brothers.
Yes.
Venture Brothers, and Radiant is the Blood of the Baboon Heart is the final Venture Brothers movie.
Yeah, I still need to watch that trailer. I'm excited.
Yeah. Starring all your favorites, and also I'm in it. for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was going to be my question. If you were in it.
My famous character Snoopy, who says one line in 3 episodes. Back.
See, I always thought you should be the who's the wow, cool story. The guy who's the nemesis, kind of. He's got all like the fancy stuff. He collects a lot of stuff, and at one point he pulls out a magazine and said, "Sarah Michelle Gellar." Like, that's really a deep pull, but
I think you know the Venture Brothers better than I do.
maybe. It's,
Meredith,
I
where
don't know.
where in the world are you and Brock Sampson and Kaya?
We're in Baltimore, Maryland. We were on Get Your Pets a couple of months ago.
Oh,
Also,
nice to see you again.
yeah, good to see you too. I figured out how to do my camera this time.
You did a great job. Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes.
Charm City.
Yes,
Primarily.
correct.
Charm City.
Yes.
And how's that Wire theme park coming along out there?
You know, it's there. I don't know.
The Wire, for those of you who don't know, is considered to be one of the finest pieces of television ever made by Max.
Yes.
Famously made by Max.
I went to a wedding in Baltimore once. It was
really?
lovely, lovely experience. They had the reception in like the Baltimore Industry Museum.
Oh yeah, that place is really cool.
Yeah, it was great. So they had, a wing for shipping, a wing for agriculture, and then they had a wing for media. So that included, and it was.
I thought you were still talking about the wedding. Like, your friend really made your wedding and his or her wedding into a World's Fair. Like,
right. Yes. Evan and Jamie, passionate about agriculture. They met in the cornfields. So this was the museum, kind of showcasing everything Baltimore had to offer. And I remember the media wing of the museum just being posters for The Wire and John Waters movies.
That sounds about right.
Like, you got two things. That's a pretty good two things.
Pretty good. That's pretty
I'm
good.
surprised they didn't have a picture of Oprah because she was a local newscaster here before she went on to be world renowned.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I think in the 70s, if I'm correct. But
Meredith,
that was before my time.
let me just ask you a procedural question.
Yes.
Do you have the telephone number for Owen King, Stephen King's son, or the president of Ireland by any chance?
I'm sad to say that I have neither.
We're trying to get in touch with them so they can be on Get Your Pets. They don't have to be on together. I believe
that's optimal. It seems like that'd be a hard calendar to schedule the two of those.
Well, also I think they're nemesis. They don't like each other. Owen King and President Michael Higgins of Ireland.
Yeah.
Do they have noteworthy pets?
Well, we discovered yesterday a person from Ireland was our guest along with their dog, and their name was Lisha. I don't remember their pronouns, and I don't remember the name of the dog. What was the name of that wonderful Irish dog? Someone in the chat will remember. I apologize. Anyway, we were doing presidential pet trivia yesterday, and Lisha came back with Irish presidential pet trivia.
That's cool.
That Michael D. Higgins, who is the president of Ireland, is famously in love with his two dogs, which are both of the same breed. And he is a very small man because he's a leprechaun.
John, do we have proof? Is that just speculation? Is that have you read this on some sort of
let's see here
dark subreddit?
Let me just show you a picture of him, and then you can decide. This is
IrishPresidentRumors.com.
This is let me open image in new tab. No, it's too small. I'll just share this with you. Share screen. Yeah. Just look at this is him over here. Can you see him?
Oh, that is
wow.
That is a wee man.
Yeah, he's just a little wee fellow. And here he is with his two Bernese mountain dogs.
Wow. He could ride them.
Yes.
I'd love to see that.
That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it happen.
Or drive a carriage with the two of them, two in hand or whatever.
Right.
Oh, you know what, Meredith? Are you a television producer or a streaming pet show producer by any chance? Because you've got a lot of ideas I like.
I wish. Nah, just the nerd.
Just the nerd. Just
Yeah.
you know what? You could do worse than have a nerd producer for your show. So are we still on Brock Sampson here? I don't want to disturb the.
Yes, he's. I'm doing my best to keep him on camera since he's.
You're doing a great job. I mean, the fact
he
is,
ran out of churros, so let's see. Oh,
cats are unpredictable, and that's why there's such a huge industry in betting on cat behavior.
Yes.
And Jordan and I were both planning to retire from our job as color commentators on cat behavior betting, the sport of cat behavior betting, but now we have to go back into it because we lost all of our assets, Mia, betting on
shackled to this thing for the rest of our lives.
Well, there's always shooting the breeze, right?
Yeah, that's true, Jordan. We got to get together and record Shooting the Breeze.
We do. I have a fun hook for our episode, for our new episode, I guess I should say.
Okay. Well, you want to talk about it off camera at some point soon?
Yeah. Let's listen. This is about Brock Sampson, not about our hit cheese podcast, Shooting the Breeze, which everyone can listen to if they go to MaximumFun.org/join. But
we don't have to do that anymore.
This is a tease. Do we? No, I actually do. I actually have been betting a lot on cat behavior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more than just today.
Go listen to Jordan Jesse Go and make sure that you support the show at MaximumFun.org/join. I'm going to throw in, since we're coming up on the end here, a bunch of other very patient folks, and we're going to talk to them for a little bit. So here's Murphy the dog, and here's Liz, Wesley, and Melody, and here's Ella and their 3 cats, Espresso, Moose, Minty, and our old friend Emmy Lou, and Andy, and Avi, and Pickles. This is quite a menagerie.
What a fun crew. Select your fighter.
And I'm going to say a quick hi to Greg and Toby and Ruffles, but it's only going to be quick because if I add one more person, it gets too small. And so sorry, Greg, we'll get you next time.
No worries.
Party.
Now it's all balanced. This is all right. Everyone's napping. It's that time of day for Get Your Pets, where no matter what time zone you're in, from Auckland, New Zealand, to the Azores, to No Internet, New Jersey, to California, Altadena, California.
Beautiful.
It's time for pets to take a nap, unless you're in Baltimore, in which case it's time for Brock Sampson to walk over to the laundry drying center again and flop down. Good flop. That was a great flop. How would you rate that flop, Jordan? And you've been commenting on a lot of flops for a long time.
That is a World Cup level flop that we just saw. That is a soccer player level flop. Just Brock Sampson, one of the best to ever do it.
Brock Sampson's he's a lanky boy. He's a tall, skinny, long cat. You know, and
yes,
I've had a lot of fans, a lot of Fairweather fans go for the big fat floofy flop, and they don't appreciate the skill it takes for a long boy to flop down as elegantly as Brock Sampson did. So that was very nice.
And he takes up a lot of space when he does so.
Yeah, he's got a tail that seems to be as long as his body, which is tremendous. But hey, Jordan, even though we are cat behavior color commentarians, you got to give it up for these dogs. They're doing some great work today.
It up for the dogs, legends all.
Murphy the dog is getting some scritches from his human, and he's being forced to say hello. Avi and Pickles, Pickles is the scruffy terrier, is giving his human some licks. And Emmy Lou is just keeping it velvety up there on that leather sofa.
The chill vibes are impeccable. It's just great.
Everyone's having a little rest, and I don't want to take away from.
Is it from maybe 420 related? Huh?
Yeah, good point. Hey, Ella, has Espresso had some marijuana to smoke today on 420?
Isn't catnip just like cat marijuana? Because she did have some of that.
Yeah, well, whatever's going on, it's working.
Yeah.
Hey, Liz Wesley, is it Liz Wesley Melody? Who's the human? Who's the cat? Who am I looking at?
This is Wesley.
Wesley, and does
I'm Liz.
Hi, Liz. Does Wesley have any marijuana with him right now?
No, he does take Prozac. But
it would be good if he did. It would be cooler if he did.
A lot cooler if he did.
I didn't know that was a catchphrase. Of all the lines from Dazed and Confused.
Yes. It's because
yeah, it's from Dazed and Confused, Liz. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't confusing. I'm glad that I'm glad your cat is taking Prozac and getting the help that that your cat needs.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
that's
a little
working well.
easy,
Yeah,
so important.
Seems like pretty blissed out there.
Oh yeah, he loves this box.
Yeah.
What is that box? What was in that box originally before the cat was in it?
Hey, Jordan, great question.
Thank you.
His food.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, look,
The
it's
circle
been,
of life.
It's been really fun for me to host Get Your Pets all this week. What a great time I've had with the whole crew and cast. All the pets, obviously, got to give my love to you, but also the behind the scenes folks. Glenn, my producer, who liquidated all of my assets, and Meredith, our new producer, who because I fired Glenn. And it's really my pleasure and honor to hand this over to next week's co-host, Jordan Morris. Next week's host. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving the franchise to you, Jordan.
Oh my gosh! Wow, this is so huge. I hope I can be a good, what do you call that kind of person that takes something over? A good one of those. A good
Trevor Noah to my John.
Yes. Whoever.
Why
John
can't
something. John Stewart.
John Stewart.
I was wondering if you were doing.
I'm telling you something. I don't partake of any drugs, but it's 5:00 on 420. I've been talking to cats and dogs all day long. My brain is in the Azores right now. If you know what I mean.
That's a natural high, John.
Yeah,
we don't need illicit drugs. We have the thrill of talking to cats.
My brain took everyone's giving thumbs up all of a sudden. You're all communicating separately with each other.
Oh boy.
All I'm going to say is it's been so cool that it could not be cooler than this. Sorry, Matthew McConaughey. It could not be a lot cooler than this. This is the coolest it is and can be on Get Your Pets and Nap Time for all cats and dogs and other pets. I will continue to host the show. Sorry, Jordan. I didn't mean to Jay Leno you right there.
That's okay.
Right
I had a good run. I made the show a little weirder in my time. I guess, 11:30 wasn't quite ready for that. Click. Maybe I'm better.
Yeah, no one wants to read your manifesto. Anyway, the point is, Jordan, you're welcome. You and Bug are welcome back anytime. And it's always a delight to spend time with you.
Yes.
And aside from Jordan, Jesse, go. Anything else you want to mention?
Yeah, if anybody is near their local comic book shop sometime soon, I wrote a story for an issue of Archie Horror. It is called Pop's Chocolate Shop of Horrors. You can grab that. You can grab that at your local comic book store. And on 6/21, a new issue called Camp Pickens will be out. That also has a story by me. That is 3 spooky stories set in Riverdale with the whole gang. We're talking Archie, Jughead, Betty, and Veronica doing some creepy horror stuff. Pop's Chocolate Shop of Horrors out now. Camp Pickens, June 21st. Throw it on the poll list, why don't you?
Is it intimidating to write for the Archie universe?
It is kind of. Maybe the main reason is because my mom is such a fan. My mom is just this huge Archie head and couldn't have been more thrilled when I started working with them. And so, yeah, I feel like not only do I not want to let down, Archie fans, which have been going strong for almost 100 years, but my mom is among them. So the pressure is on. I hope I do right by that lovable gang.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to do it anyway. You got to tell me, what's the name of Jughead's dog?
Oh, Hot Dog.
See? You got it faster than ChatGPT.
Oh, good. Okay, there's one deep cut character that I did have off the dome. I feel like I've redeemed myself from not knowing the Top Cat gang.
Top Cat. All right, everybody. You're all Top Cats and dogs to me. This is the end of the show. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m. for more Get Your Pets, the Friday finale for this week, and then we'll be back for 5 days next week. See you then. Take care. Bye. Get your pets.